poppin' peeps? T here to shoot a video. This is going to be a little bit of a different style, special video for me. I'm not just going to do an update of my recent pickups. I'm going to do an overview of my Arrow video collection. So, sorry about this little line of glare here. Fucking bugging me out. I was trying to solve the problem. Initially it was like a huge line across the screen, but I can't seem to figure out where the source is coming from. So yeah, I've got a pretty decent size collection of Arrow vids. Nothing too crazy. Definitely haven't been collecting Arrow for very long. So I don't have a ton, but it's growing. I have a decent amount. Probably have as many arrows as I do Code Red, so somewhere around there. And if you remember that video, that should give you a general idea of how many I have. I haven't counted them, so I don't know. So I guess we'll just jump in. I'll kind of do like my special edition stuff last. And funny story, so I just pulled down a bunch of my special edition sets, and there was literally bird shit all over a bunch of them. And I was like, how the fuck did that happen? And then I realized my cat had chased a bird in the basement the other day, and it flew in my room, and so that was a huge ordeal. And so I just put two and two together, and that was the source of the bird shit. So I just finished cleaning all those off, and finally ready to shoot this video. So let's get right to it. Alright, so first up, and also I have like my Arrow US's and my Arrow UK's just all mixed in, so there's not going to be like any, it's just all random. So, oh, and also I just got this shirt in the mail. It's one of the new ones from Fright Rag, so yeah, it's pretty sweet. I like it. Figured I'd wear it for the occasion. So I only have two of the Arrow window box editions that they did a few years back, and this is deep red, clearly, and yeah, these are great editions. I mean, I love this movie, and for time's sake, I'm not gonna go into opening any of the editions because I have quite a few to go through, but pretty sweet. Definitely like this. And you've got like, it's got four different covers, I think. You can see the covers on the back there. So yeah, it's pretty sweet edition. And the only other window box edition I have is the Beyond. Another great edition. And you get the four on there, the four different cover arts as well. So I don't know if you can still get these. I think you can definitely get them on eBay. You can't get them on the Arrow site anymore because they're pretty old, but yeah, if you're interested, I'm sure you could look on eBay. I kind of am too, actually. I want to get, there's quite a few of them, so I'd like to get a few more. So next up is The Mutilator. Awesome movie. I had the bootleg of it for a while, and so I'm just glad to have this. Actually, not the bootleg. I had the German Dragon edition. It wasn't a bootleg, just a Region 2. So this is awesome. Region AB, Arrow US, The Mutilator. And next up, I have Blood Rage, another awesome movie that I actually did have a bootleg of. And there are actually two editions of this. There's this one, and they're the same, the exact same. The only difference, I think, is literally the back of the slips covers. See how the UK one says it's not cranberry sauce, and the US one says Blood Rage. So, but other than that, these are identical. Sorry, these are like the exact same editions. I'm just OCD, so I wanted to grab both. So yeah, that's Blood Rage. Alright, next up is a film I haven't seen that I heard was awesome a while back, so I picked it up semi-recently, The Fury. And this is Region B only, so I'll let you know as best I can as I go through what regions they are, because Arrow US is a relatively new thing, as I'm sure you know. This is just like the standard, I think, Amaray Case edition of The Burbs. I don't know what Amaray Case is. I'm assuming that's what this is, but just the standard Region B Arrow UK edition of The Burbs. I think they did like a what was it, a steelbook or something, some special edition of that, but I never did grab that one. Next up we have Jack Hill film, Spider Baby. This is the Region B, Region 2B only edition, but Arrow US actually recently released it on Region AB, so essentially the same editions, but I'm crazy, so I had to have both. Alright, and this is another Arrow US release, The Happiness of the Katakuris. I haven't seen this film yet, but I heard it's pretty cool. It's like a, I don't know, maybe a Zomcom, Takashi Miike film, and it's advertised as what, like Dawn of the Dead meets The Sound of Music or something, so sounds pretty crazy. And most of these editions have alternate cover arts as well. I just kind of kept what they, it's a film I didn't like too much. I thought it was kind of crazy. I just picked up another film by this director, and I forget the name of it right now. I'm drawing a blank, but that's Island of Death. The Greek director, Nikos Mastrakis. Forget what film it was, but I just grabbed another one by him. This is the classic Bay of Blood, Baba film. Love this film. Have several editions of this. I have the, what do you call it? I have a hardbox edition from, what's the name of the company? Fuck, I'm drawing a blank. I'll do another video with my different editions, but I also have the Kino release, but this is definitely better than the Kino release, so. But I do have a cool hardbox edition, too. Next up is my favorite, after Suspiria, my favorite Argento film, Phenomena. Love this film. Phenomena, I don't know. Love it, though. Next up is Arrow's edition of People Under the Stairs. Honestly, this edition's good. The Scream Factory edition is just as good, I think. I do like this cover art, though. It's different. It's pretty cool. A lot of special features, as always. This next film is actually getting a Twilight Time release, but I am happily not going to purchase that because I have the Arrow edition, which is fine. I'm sure this is more than sufficient, or efficient. I'm not an English major, so if my words are wrong, I'm sorry. But yeah, The Tenderness of the Wolves. Film I haven't seen yet, but I've heard pretty good things. Alright, next up we have another Mario Bava film, $5 for an August Moon. I actually haven't checked this one out yet either. I'm going to watch it soon, though. I've heard the colors in this film and the Arrow, coupled with the Arrow release, are just phenomenal, so I'm excited to check that out. I love that cover art, too. It's sexy. Another classic Mario Bava film. Thick edition, too, man. This thing's got some weight to it. Black Sunday. It's probably 3 discs in here. I can't remember. But, man, this thing's fucking heavy. It's the heaviest disc I've pulled out so far by far. Look at all those special features. It's just stacked. Stacked. But yeah, good release. You know what? I said Tenderness of the Wolves was going to be released by Twilight Time. I think I'm wrong. I think I meant to say The Hound of the Baskervilles. So, correction. Sorry about that. Either way, I'm not picking up the Twilight Time edition because I have this, so, yeah. Yeah, I'm almost positive it is Hound of the Baskervilles. That's Twilight Time's releasing as well. Not Tenderness of the Wolves. Next up is the... I haven't even opened this. Region 2 edition of The Stuff. This is the Region B only UK edition. I know Arrow just released a US version. Next up, love this film, The Beast. I have this, and I have the Scream Factory edition. This one's probably a little better. I wish I had grabbed a lot of the Steelbook editions of some of these films that I've mentioned, but they're just so expensive now. And so I just kind of buy what I can afford. I mean, you're getting essentially the same quality print of the same Blu-ray, the same Blu-ray quality, so I don't particularly need it, but I just wanted it. This next one, I'd like to have them on steel, but Lisa and the Devil. I'm not really a huge Steelbook. I don't collector anyway. I don't need them, but they're just nicer editions. So, yeah, Lisa and the Devil. Next up is the, Brian De Palma, is it? Yeah, Brian De Palma film Sisters. Next up is the Walleran Borosak. I don't know how to pronounce this guy's name. The Beast. I never did get Immoral Tales. I want to, but I didn't pick it up at the time, so I only grabbed the Beast. And this is Region A, so it's an Arrow US release. Next up we have Brian De Palma's Obsession. I have two of these. This is the reversible art with the foreign print, but this is Obsession. I can show you guys if you want. I guess I don't have it here, so my bad. What the other cover art looks like. Okay, this is Romero's Knight Riders. Nice heavy edition as well. Stacked with special features. They're all stacked with special features. You guys know that, but sweet edition. And next up we have Zardoz. Happy to have this. Didn't pick up the Twilight Time edition because I grabbed this instead. I haven't seen that movie yet. I heard it's pretty fucked up. Next up, another awesome cover art. So similar to, like, and this is just so Arrow. I mean, look at, let's see, what was it that I just grabbed? $5 for an August Moon. I mean, just look at that. They look like identical. It's crazy. That's like Arrow to a T. But yeah, so pretty sweet. And the Burbs, I think the Burbs is very similar too. Yeah. Very Arrow. So yeah, this is a nice edition. Nice and heavy. Baron Blood. Alright, next up we have the fun Wake Up and Kill. Another awesome Arrow edition. And we have Rage of Honor. This is the alternate cover. It's kind of cool. It's just like pretty 80s. It just reminds me of like a video game or something. But it's just fun. Rage of Honor. So now I forgot I had picked this up. Big Trouble in Little China. So I actually grabbed the Blu-ray, the US cheapy US Blu-ray of this recently because I didn't think I had the film, but I totally forgot that I had picked this up. I don't even remember when, but John Carpenter's Big Trouble in Little China. And next up we have Requiescant Western. Requiescant, I'm sorry. Western film. I haven't seen it yet, but and next up we have Cemetery Without Crosses. And next up we have Day of Anger. Lee Van Cleave. Classic. And next up we have Massacre Gun. Getting into like the Japanese stuff, I think, for the most part. We have Lady Snowblood. We have Blind Woman's Curse. We have Retaliation. And out of order is Black Sabbath, my favorite, probably my favorite Baba film. One of my favorite anthologies ever. I love this film. Nice edition, 3-disc edition. Highly recommend you scoop that up if you're a Baba fan and you like anthologies as well. We have an unopened copy of Nightmare City, great film. I also have the Raro video edition of this on Blu-ray, and I also have the DVD release too. I forget who put it out now. Was it Blue Underground? Maybe. And we have What Have You Done to Solange? Picked this up on Diabolic right when it was announced. Was anxious to grab this for sure. Let's see. Getting low now. We have Necromantic. I also have the Cult Epics edition of this film. 1 and 2. This is another one I missed out on. Something shaking around in there. Sorry guys, I just want to make sure we're good. No, we're good. Just the tray is, yeah, and you get, this is the commission cover art that was done for the Arrow release, but you also get the classic studio art that was done for the original release. The art that's on the Cult Epics edition is the reversible of this, but I like this art, so switch it up. And we have Pit and the Pendulum, awesome film starring one of my favorite actors, Vincent Price. Cool cover art too. I like that purple and the ghouls in the background. It's just pretty sweet. Grabbed that during one of Arrow's flash sales. I needed one more or whatever, and I grabbed that. Another, what is this? Shokasugi, Pray for Death. Another awesome Japanese fighter film. And Pam Grier as Sheba Baby. Sheba Baby. Sheba Baby. And we have Black Mama, White Mama with Pam Grier as well. And we have The Visitor, a very strange film, supposedly. I've actually never seen it, but I've heard it's very strange. Alright, getting down to some of the DVDs now. Last up for the blues on this side is the awesome Contamination slipcover release with the Blu-ray. Fucking amazing. Look at all those special features just stacked. I mean, you probably can't read them, but who cares? You just to see how thick that is. It's unbelievable, man. Arrow's by far my favorite company. I need more of their releases. Alright, so getting into the DVDs, we have one of my favorite slashers of all time, Slaughter High. And this comes with, I'll just show you guys real quick. This was an older release, and if you had picked up, I think, like the first print run, you get this awesome fucking Slaughter High cover, poster, which I'll show you. Unfortunately, I don't really have any room or anywhere to put it, but I'd like to frame it. The creases, though, are just so bad on these movie posters, so we'll see. But just an awesome Slaughter High poster, and then on the other side, it just shows you, like, at the time of this release, a bunch of Arrow releases, but it's just cool to have. And I know, like, Derek, DBougie86 had picked this up, and his release didn't come with it, unfortunately, but, and there is some reverse cover art here, too. I'm not gonna break it out right now, but, you know, for a DVD, it's a pretty awesome release, and I love that commissioned art, too. We just need a Blu-ray, and we'll be set. But I really do want to put that poster up or something, because I love this movie so much. I should probably get it framed sooner than later, too, so it's not completely ruined. The creases just kill me in that, but yeah. So that's Slaughter High. Let's see. So next up is a film that Code Red just released on Blu-ray, The Night Child. It's okay. It's not a bad, like, exorcism-y type rip-off film. It's not great, though. That's just their Arrow's DVD edition of that. And we have the Beyond Reanimator DVD. And let's see. This is actually a window box edition DVD. It's not opened yet. 25th anniversary window box edition of Vamp. it says on the back, the lady is vamp. You get your 4 different cover arts. Wait, are there... Yeah, so there's I think... Oh, there's multiple cover arts, but yeah, so that's Vamp. Nice addition. Alright, and we have the Amazing Pieces Arrow edition with the infamous Pieces cover art, commissioned cover art. Fucking awesome. So bloody good fun. And I do have the Grindhouse releasing both the 2-disc DVD and the, I think, 3-disc Blu-ray now. I have both of those. Next up, filmed by Lamberto Bava. I also have another version of this film on Blu-ray, I want to say I picked up recently. I can't even remember. But yeah, it's awesome cover art too. It's one of the first, actually, that and I think Slaughter High were probably my two first Arrow editions ever. Alright, and so last up for this stack we have, this is from Arrow's Arrowdrome line, The Vineyard. Don't know much about this film, but heard it's pretty good. And Pin. So, alrighty, and I guess now I'll go into, well, I have a couple more just standard editions. So, this is your Vice. I'm sorry, your Vice is a locked room, and only I have the key. Blu-ray edition. Dario, I'm sorry, that's a sin. Lucio Fulci's The Black Cat. A sin to mix up Argento and Fulci. They're both great. Dr. Jekyll and Miss Osborne, one of, I think, Arrow US's first releases. Weird movie. Pit Stop, I also have the Code Red release of this. Wanted to support both, even though Code Red doesn't necessarily deserve it. But Mark of the Devil. I don't know. I don't really. Whatever. Code Red is Code Red. I'm getting used to them. They're shitty business, but they do have good releases, so, and I've never really had any personal problems with them, so what can I say? This is the reversible cover art of Eaten Alive. Awesome movie, by the way. And now we'll get into, getting down to the end here, so, a couple steelbooks that I have. I do have the Killer Clowns from Outer Space steelbook. Purchased this recently in a flash sale, so I got a good, pretty decent price on it. Let's see. And next up we have the recent release of Audition steelbook. And I picked this up a while back, even before I had a functioning Region B player. This is the Rabid steelbook, UK exclusive, I think. I don't think this has been released on US yet. On all region disc, but Rabid, awesome movie, I love it. Probably one of my favorites from Cronenberg, but alright, another amazing steelbook. And actually I think the last of my steelbooks is Mario Bava. Beautiful, beautiful film. I always want to say black and blood and black lace. Amazing, amazing edition here. Highly recommend this. And actually, Arrow US is putting this out, I think, next month, so you can grab it if you missed the boat on the UK edition. It's a great steelbook. Alright, so now I'll just real quickly, I'll get into my what do you call them? My Arrow Special Editions. So first up, this is the most recent pickup, I think. Well, actually one other. Death Walks Twice, or Coley double feature. Awesome. Amazing. Highly recommend. This is the, what is it? Delinquent Girl Boss, Wild Jumbo Sex Hunter, Machine Animal, and Beat 12, is it? Beat 21, something like that. This is, Stray Cat Rock box set, limited to 3,000. Most of these are limited actually to 3,000, so. And we have the infamous Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2, unopened. I recently picked up the Scream Factory 2-disc edition as well, so that'll be my go-to for this film. I'm going to leave this sealed just because it's great. Just want to keep it in collectible format, so yeah, awesome edition. And I have Necromantic 2 Special Edition. It's just one of the movies that had tons of bird shit on the bottom, but I cleaned it off, so. Anyway, awesome edition, great artwork there, classy. I do have the Cult Epics as well. And most of these are like 2-disc, like you get 2 discs either individually and then like a fat booklet, or like one fat case and a booklet, but I mean, you can't go wrong. It's just like, and then I also picked up this, which is out of print, the Black Cats box set, which includes the Black Cat, and what are they? They're films based on Edgar Allan Poe, so, and Your Vice, so, yeah, it's that. It's nice, out of print. And just a couple more things here. So this is the recent, Bride of Reanimator box set that was released. This was actually like all banged up and just in shitty condition in the mail. I got it. You can see that crease, that whole line is a crease there. So I've actually got another one coming. And to be perfectly honest, I had pre-ordered this on Amazon like way early, and I actually got this for like 25 bucks, I think, US, something like that. So they're giving me 30 days to ship this back once they give me the other one, once I receive the new one, and or they're just going to charge me the price of the movie. And so I'm assuming if they're going to charge me the 25 bucks I paid for this, I'm just going to keep the new edition, keep this with the new edition and just pay the 25 bucks, because this is already out of print and it's already going for way more than that. So I can either save it for collector purposes, not even open it, and just watch this one or whatever, but I think that's what I'm going to do. I think that's my plan, assuming, because they can't charge me the price that it's going for now. I mean, it's out of print now anyway, but they can't charge me that newer price when they're going to charge me what I paid for this, I would assume. So if that's the case, then I'm just going to keep this and pay the 25 bucks because it's worth it. And so next up we have the awesome American Horror Project 3-film set with a fat booklet. You've got Malatesta's Carnival of Blood, The Witch Who Came from the Sea, and The Premonition, and an American Horror Project Journal Volume 1. So, awesome edition. Real durable and sexy. I love it. And second to last, we have, I have the newest Deep Red edition from Code Red. I think it's like a 4K master. Maybe not. 3-disc limited edition contents. I haven't even opened this yet just because I have that window box set. So really, like, I don't even know if I'm going to open this because this is sufficient, I think, as well. But it's nice to have both. I'm a big fan of this movie, so. So yeah, that's awesome. And last up, we have my mother load of probably my favorite edition of all, Arrow stuff so far, because I love this movie. I love all 3 of these films, and this is just a fucking amazing Scarlet box set, is it? Yeah, the Scarlet box. Hellraisers 1, 2, and 3. So you guys know the deal with this one. I'm sure you've seen it and know what it all entails, so I won't go there, but just really happy to have this. An amazing set. Probably one of my most prized possessions, so yeah, that's my my incomplete Arrow collection to date. So as of whatever, but I'm just going. There's a lot of Arrow stuff out there, so the best I can do right now is just continue to grab the stuff that they release that I like. I don't need to have everything Arrow. I like a lot of their stuff, so we'll see what happens. But I definitely, there's a few things like Hell Comes to Frogtown, that Dawn of the Dead window box edition that got damaged in the fires in the UK. Like, I want to own those, and I will own those one day. So those are like the next two editions that I want, that I need to have and need to get. And I know I'm probably going to have to pay a pretty penny for them, so not looking forward to that, but I really want those. So yeah, so thanks for watching, guys. Appreciate the support and the awesome comments as usual, especially on my last video. So yeah, thanks for watching. Stay tuned. I got, like I said, I actually, this wasn't even, when I mentioned in my last video that I'm going to be doing a distribution company overview, it wasn't Arrow, it's another company. But I'm going to wait till this week because they have a few releases coming out. Grab those, and then we'll be pretty much up to date. And I'll shoot that video. So, alright, hope you guys have a good weekend. Thanks for watching, and I will catch you soon. Alright? Peace.